Hey, folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Last Starship. Only a little bit of time, I think, passed between episodes here. Sorry, it's been a couple of days since I recorded the first episode, but if I recall correctly, I think I was running out of food on the ship, so I didn't sit around and do a ton of mining. But we got lots of resources over here. Everything's being smelted down. In fact, we got a bunch of Stargate frames. I think all we have to do is sell at least 16 more Stargate frames. I'm hoping, right over here. I'm hoping, we can't actually peek. Like that we can still sell these in the next phase? Or maybe I should just halt. What if we can't? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to, let me stop this first. The fabricators. Man, nice to have some sort of bulk or automated. Oh yeah, it's a little annoying that like clicking. Okay, if you right click on the other one, it does change. All right, let me go and just burn through the rest of the frames here, just in case. I suspect we're still going to be fine. And then I'm going to swap this to, right, well, I guess I don't need to stop you because you're out of the raw resources, but I guess I'll stop you anyway. And then over here too. Okay, just to make sure everything is done. So now let's go and sell those things. So I'm going to sell 26. And then, yes, you want your cut, which we'll do immediately. And then presumably the quest will advance. Let's find out. All right, completed project 2 of the Stargate project. I'm assuming we're going to get more dialogue here. Maybe. There it is. Fantastic work, Captain. I had high expectations, but the process was even more smooth than I hoped. You could have said smoother, but that's fine. It's just language, like speech. It's fine. It's not a writing thing. We've made ourselves known to the Andromeda Project now, but this is just the beginning. The later phases of this project will no doubt be much more involved, but we are perfectly positioned to capitalize on this opportunity, and there is a lot of opportunity to be had. There are individuals behind this mega project with wealth and resources far beyond my comprehension, but their ambitions far exceed the capabilities of the other ships and people in this sector. They are going to need our help. Are we going to have to embiggen our ship? We'll have to do some combat at some point, too, just to test it out. We can take a short break, and I'll give you a call when I'm ready to start work on the next phase of the Stargate project. You might want to stop some of your equipment. In the meantime, we don't want to waste anything. Exactly. Goodbye for now. So yeah, I'm still going to go ahead and melt that. That's going to be okay. Episode completed. Great. We're going to go and see about pursuing something else. So, taking a look at the cruiser over here. I really want this to go away because it's so big. Like, I can't click on the top. No. Is there... What a weird thing that you can't click to collapse this or something. Put a little minus in here. So strange. And again, I realize that I'm at the 100% scale, and if I was a smaller scale, I'd be able to see my stuff behind it, but it's a little bit bonkers. I think, oh yeah, we don't have enough FTL. Well, I mean, we've got enough. Oh, I hadn't noticed that screen before. We've got enough FTL fuel for now, but let's go and get ourselves, you know what, I'm going to get 20. It's 20 grand. Or I think I got 10, but it's 20 grand. That's nothing. So let's get ourselves some extra charges so we don't have to worry about that. I think we've got tons of fuel. There we go. That finally went away. So let's go to the star sector map. We got some question marks. Commander Harkin. What? Trouble with... Let's do the trouble with tidlets. And then there's a wolf in sheep's clothing part 2. This will probably lead us to combat at some point, but let's do the trouble with tidlets and see what that is. Travel to X35904. Okay. Prepare jump. Fast forward. Yeah, see, the background's no longer rotating, so it should be a lot easier for people. Power cut. Yeah, because both of these ran out of the fuel. And aligning and jump. Professor Artemis Doppingbury. What is a ship like yours doing all the way out here? Maybe you can help. I'm looking for creatures that usually live on a small, isolated asteroids, like the one in this system. If you find anything, make sure to tell me. Okay, well, there's... Oh, hello? Oh, Captain, I think it's time we resumed work on the Stargate contract. I look around, and the next phase is a huge step up. Give me a call when you're ready to continue work. Okay, settle down. It's been 2 seconds. I got other things going on. Jeez, so needy. All right, let's go and look at this little asteroid here. Got a little yellow something floating around it. This is the other one that I did. So I had done the first step of the wolf in sheep's clothing, and I have done this little part of the tidlets quest. I don't know if I've done it completely or if I just did a step 1 or not, but this is another one that I had done a little bit of. So that's one of the reasons I want to just get through it early. So we're going to find out what happens over here. My gods, I should give him a different voice. My gods, you found them. Oh God, they're still alive? Oh Jesus, there's 2 of them. Captain, you've made an incredible discovery. We have seen these interstellar life forms before on large asteroids deep in uncharted space, but never alive. And you found a pair. We'll call them the tidlets. Yes. Similar to, but legally distinct from, tribbles. Okay, we've accepted. I should introduce myself. My name is Artemis Toppingbury. I'm a professor at the Institute of Interstellar Life Forms. We've been trying to find a live tidlet for years now. This is a massive breakthrough. Bring the tidlets on board, carefully. Use logistic drones once you have them. Meet me at the Institute for Interstellar Life Forms. We're at Starbase NG11. Ooh, excuse me. Apparently that's hard on my voice. It doesn't. All right. New objective, install at least 1 drone bay. Done. Purchase at least 1 logistics drone. Done. Recover the tidlets, 0 of 2. And deliver the tidlets. Okay, you can see the logistics drones are in fact dropping them off. And in fact, we've got a little tidlet on board. And we're about to have a second one. Excellent. Okie dokie. Anything else we want to do over here? I don't know if there's anything else in this sector. There's just that one rock. Yep, okay. So... Well, I guess if we do this, that is a nice quality of life little UI thing. Tends to do that. Okay. Let's prepare a jump. Oh, actually... I think we're about to get a little interesting thing that happens as we do this jump. Maybe not this step. Maybe it'll be the next one. We'll see. Jump! And I do really like how our ship is still going while we're still in interstellar space. Like, it's not just an animation. Things are actually happening on the ship. I mean, not much is happening because we just don't have that much stuff happening here, but that's fine. These look like life preservers. Zoomed out. I mean, here they're clearly coils of things, but little life preservers. Okay, nothing happened here. Deliver tidlets. You've managed to bring them back. Amazing. I'll be here in a second. Yes, I know we got a waiting call here with the Institute. I mean, in theory, I could probably accept it now and we'd probably be able to double up on some of the tasks, but... Ooh, whoa, what is this thing on the front? Like a deflector dish? Some sort of shield? We don't have that yet. All right, the tidlet. Oh, we don't even have to deliver them. They just walk on their own. How lovely. This is the greatest day of my life. To be the first to discover and study an entirely new life form, one native to deep space. Think of all we can learn from these little creatures. I mean, you'll get some credit for finding them, of course, but I've waited my whole life for a moment like this. All right. Done. A little bit of, actually, decent amount of money, 50 grand for a quick little delivery job. Don't mind that. Now we know where to look. We may be able to find more of them in deep space. The asteroid where you found them has a large iron and aluminum core. Ooh, can I mine it? With some unusual crystalline structures on the outside. There are some similar asteroids within this sector that have been recorded and scanned. Nobody would bother trying to mine such worthless rocks. They might not have to look too close, or they may not have looked too closely. I think it's worth searching there for more of these creatures. Okay. All right, we got 3 different asteroids to check out. Oh, 4. And then bring them back. Okie dokie. So we are here. So we got a couple of farther ones over there. And then we've got that and that. Okay, well, let's head out there, do this, come back, and then loop around. Or you know what? Let's start. I don't know. I don't know that it makes much of a difference one way or the other. Let's do this, and then we'll just do a big circle. Okay, fast forward. And jump. Where are we going? Oh, probably right over here. So let's do that. And yeah, it doesn't look like it's a mineable asteroid. Okay, we have scooped up the tidlets. We have 2 tidlets on board. So we'll reopen the map. And then we're going to jump over here. Prepare jump. Jump. Interesting. We're still fine. I really thought... Wonder what the trigger is. Sorry, I know it's like kind of spoilery, but I know there's a thing that's going to happen with one of the jumps. Unless I've misunderstood what the thing is that happens with one of the jumps, but we will see. Boom, 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 boom. Power out. Yeah, we still don't have the stable power. And I don't know if it's like more generators, more fuel loaders, or more batteries that is the thing. I think what's happening I'm realizing is I think it's draining from both fuel loaders simultaneously and equally. So maybe adding more, like I was really hoping that it would be like, well, we'll drain from one and then it'll cycle to the other, and then, you know, it's sort of broken up. So maybe huge battery banks are in fact the solution. All right, prepare to jump to the next one. I mean, this is a pretty basic fetch quest, but there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, there we go. We got a bit of a message. What's happening? Oh God, the tidlets! My goodness, I hope they're okay. What's happening? Are you kidding me? Oh, there, they've reproduced! We just witnessed an interstellar life form spontaneously reproducing. Oh, this is just such incredible news. But what was the condition? Maybe these ones were already fertile and pregnant. Did you see any mating behavior? I need to do more analysis. Keep looking, Captain. Bring them all back to us when you're done. Okie dokie. I think we've collected all the ones over here. So we're here, so we've got one more asteroid to visit. That's interesting. Is this directly in the way? Oh, I haven't run into that before. Where I can't complete the jump. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just offset, or I suppose I could do a quick little pit stop here, but I don't actually need to buy anything. So I'll just go here. That's fine. Jump. Oh, meteor shower. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Prepare jump. Charge, jump. I did correctly go to this last asteroid, right? Hope so. Not the delivery point. There it is. All right, we had another phone call. No, Captain! What happened? Oh, yeah, a bunch of them are on fire. What did you do? It looks like they died of shock during the hyperspace jump. Oh, goodness, this is such horrible news. Did any of them survive? We'll have to be so careful from now on, Captain. I suggest a maximum hyperspace jump range of 480 light years while you have these creatures on board. We can't let any more of them perish this way. I guess you need a certain amount before that can even happen, because that's the thing I was expecting to get a pop-up for earlier. Because now, if we look at the map, you can see there's a maximum safe range for the jump. But, yeah. All right. Yeah, we just collected the last of them. So all we have to do is come over here and drop that off, which is well within our jump range. Ooh, there's a derelict ship there. Oh, we visited before? Maybe we visited that one before, and some parts of it are still there, and we can go and harvest the rest, or maybe it's just something new. I don't know. Well, let's jump and deliver the tidlets. Oh my God, there's 58 of them on board now. They've definitely multiplied. Well, let's make it not our problem anymore here. Incredible work, Captain. I can't believe how much we've seen in such a short period of time. I've been analyzing the onboard sensor data while you've been traveling around. They don't exhibit any sort of physical mating behavior, but there is a detectable energy exchange going on, and always between groups of 3. I'll drop my volume a little too much. They must be reproducing through some form of telepathy, and only in triplets, and only in hyperspace. No wonder they're such rare creatures. Then without piggybacking on a spaceship, how do they ever reproduce? Do they have a natural ability to hyperspace? Does the asteroid move around through hyperspace? These findings will make an incredible research paper, Captain. I'll be sure to credit you as the pilot who found the first living specimens. I would offer to name the creatures after you, but they already have a name, so apologies for not being able to honor that tradition. You'll be getting a call from Dr. Swanson very soon. He funds my lab and all my research. I've talked him into directing some of our research grants to you as a fair reward. Okie dokie. Well, then... Oh, hello. Captain, on behalf of the Institute for Interstellar... Honestly, he looks like the one who'd have the more voice, but thank you. A monumental discovery. Now let's talk real. Scientists like Artemis like to take all the credit and bask in the glory of their peers. If your name does show up in their research paper, you can bet it will be on the very last page in the smallest font available. And despite funding his work for years now, my name will be even lower. It's fine, really. We have different aims. He can have the glory. I'm interested in the breakthroughs, the science that comes from these discoveries, the potential. Anyway, thank you for your work, Captain. Here's a reward for your efforts. Episode completed. The trouble with tidlets. How much money? 150 grand. Ooh, not too shabby at all. Okie dokie. So, it would not surprise me if there was more to this quest, but this is as far as I'd gotten here. Now, I am curious to come back over here to where this derelict is. Let's go and visit that. I might want some more. Actually, hold on. I can trade in this sector. Let me abort the jump for a second. I want some extra logistics drones. Because we have 3 on board. I'm gonna go and buy all 5 of these extras. And I think we're fine in food. Again, this is really annoying that it's in front here. And again, I accept that I'm at 100% zoom, but it's also, you know, feels like it should work at any zoom level. And again, wouldn't be a problem if we could go put a little minus here to go and collapse these guys. All right, some extra drones, so we could theoretically salvage faster. Let's re-prepare the jump. I mean, I was gonna say we're probably already aligned, and we is. So let's go and approach this derelict ship. Yeah, we're gonna do some extra batteries here to cover this in the future. Especially since I think what's happening is the fuel gets drained when our engines go. So then it double dips because we use both the fuels. Maybe the thing is actually to have more fuel loaders just to compensate for when the engines are burning? I don't know. We can get closer. Uh-oh, Artemis. What's happening? Is it taking over your space station? I don't think I've seen this. Captain, we're hoping to run some more experiments on the new life form I discovered, the Toppingbury tidlet, of course. If you could visit my institute, I have a contract that may be of interest to you. Okay, thank you. We'll keep that in mind. But yeah, we're going to tear this thing apart. I can go and just move a little this way. That should be a little too much. I wonder if we can we install the thrusters backwards so that we can actually back up? You know what? I'll just click on the ship itself. It'll be a little awkward to get there, perhaps, but I just want to minimize the travel time for my logistics drones. There you go. Yeah, we'll just sit right on top of the ship, and that's going to be okay. So yeah, we can only load and unload 1 logistics drone at a time. Oh, I guess that's it. Okay, so we can't tear apart the rest of the stuff, but that's fine. But we got a ton of components. Well, those are my drones themselves. Actually, out of curiosity. Oh, I got a battery. Perfect. CO2 scrubber, fabricator, hyperspace scoop. Oh, that's probably the thing at the front. Faces the direction of travel. During hyperspace, a strong magnetic field is projected forward, drawing in large volumes of interstellar matter. The isotope gathered this way can be refined into FGL fuel. Ooh. We should get this going. Okay, we're going to have to do some redesign. I mean, if it was a little easier to rotate my ship, I'd put my mining lasers on the flanks. I guess as long as I made sure to scooch up next to an asteroid, it might work. And yeah, maybe we'll do that. What do we have to do? I guess I have to dismantle those guys. And then I can reinstall them over here. Hate that it's dismantle and not uninstall, but I'm pretty... Yeah, there we go. You're boxing it up. Good. And then... hyperspace scoop. Huh? Oh. There's the valid location. Okay. And then mining laser. So yeah, I will attempt to do something like that instead. And right, the power cables. Oh. A little unnecessary cableage over there, but it looks like the cables are free. So honestly, part of me is like, why don't we just cable everything? Actually, is it free? Doesn't take any resources. No, it is literally free. So, yeah, it feels like there's no reason not to go nuts. I mean, if this were RimWorld, I might be like, ooh, maybe it'll do a Zot or something like that. But it actually seems, oh yeah, and this battery has to be plugged in as well. It seems like there's no reason not to go and have extra cableage currently. Weapons control center, ooh. Weapons officers can control multiple weapons at the same time. Okay, I don't think the mining lasers are part of that, though. Well, we're here. I could go back to the tidlets. Oh, then we have this black hole sun. You know what? Before I continue, although part of it is annoying that this lingers here. But I know this is going to be a huge multi-step thing. I want to see what this is. I just wish I could hide this. I'm assuming the trouble with tidlets is going to go away. They might go away on a jump or something like that, or I think it seems like they might time out at some point. I'm not sure. So yeah, in theory, this is slowly accumulating. Oh, there we go, 30 isotope. Okay, so it's not what... I guess it's as soon as we hit the jump, it's probably when it gets this, as opposed to accumulating during interstellar travel, even though logically that is when it would do it. I wonder if it scales based on the length of the jump. Oh, Julian Martinez. Oh, we haven't met you yet. Okay, I'm just going to do normal voice. Greetings, Captain. My name is Dr. Martinez, and I'm reaching out to ask for your help. For years now, my brother and I have been studying the high-energy particle emissions in orbit of the black hole you can see behind us. Is that it? That looks like more like a planet than anything. Anyway, its official destination is QZ247, the collapsed remnants of a star that lived a couple of billion years ago. An accident with our equipment has left my brother in dire need of rescue, and I need your help. Okay. Black hole sun. Thank you for offering your services, Captain. The Stargate project funded our research from the beginning. They buy all the data we can collect, and the closer we travel to the event horizon, the more data our sensors receive. Every mission we'd pushed ourselves to go closer. Last time we pushed it too far, my brother Marcus took the censorship and flew closer than we'd ever been before, right to the edge, closer than anyone had ever been. I've lost all contact. He's been down there for a long time. He's still showing on the sensors, and the ship is still intact. Gravitational forces and time dilation will be extreme, but with your help, we're going to rescue him. There's only one way to get to him without falling into the black hole ourselves. We're going to have to do an extremely short-range hyperspace hop. Using a modified FTL drive, you'll do one hyperspace hop toward the black hole, rescue my brother Marcus, then turn around and hop right out. It'll be dangerous, but it's the only way to avoid being dragged in ourselves. I need materials to synthesize the resources we need. You can help me with this. While I work on the calculations, I'll need hyperspace isotopes. Oh, you should be able to collect them easily enough, but you need to acquire hyperspace scoop and tank. Oh, I need a tank for it. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, and then, so I guess we must connect it to a storage tank. Do I have a spare one? Looks like you have a hyperspace scoop. You can use this to gather hyperspace isotopes. You can install a scoop facing forward on the front of your ship, then connect its pipe output to storage tank. I didn't notice it had a pipe output. The scoop works only, maybe that's why it wasn't going up while we were hyperspacing. Especially if we need 1200 and we only got 30, that's almost certainly the case. So I have a small tank only, but I guess we're gonna have to go with that. So... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, it looked like they were slightly different colors. I hope I don't need a specialized tank for it, but okay. Done, done, done. Okay, so we're just going to go collect this as we move around. All right, let's give a ring back to the Deep Space Industrialists then. Welcome back, Captain. I'm going to take a look at the schematics published by the Andromeda Project, and the next phase is going to need a huge upgrade to our facilities. However, nothing they're asking us to produce is impossible, and I have a strong personal interest in seeing the project completed. The sooner the better. The Andromeda Project has released specifications for 3 different components. We need to manufacture large quantities of all 3 to complete this phase, and each will require a different industrial setup. Stargate actuators, Stargate resin, and stable isotopes. First part is a Stargate actuator. This is something we can manufacture in our existing factory station, though it's a more complex production chain. There won't be nearly enough resource available in the market, so we'll have to mine the local belts for material. Propose we expand and upgrade the station into a mining facility. If we install engines, we can move to an asteroid, a rich asteroid vein, then mining lasers and logistics drones will give us capability to harvest the raw resources we need. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's just move the station itself. Sure. In fact, I could probably uninstall the mining lasers that are on this ship and just transfer it over. Or maybe we just buy some new ones. Okay. Stargate actuators are made on assembly tables normal, require Stargate frame and motors, Canadian fabricators. You need to mine metallic and copper. Okay. Release some more seed capital. Install engines, install mining lasers, install logistics drones, begin mining. Second part, chemical compound, Stargate resin synthesized in a chemical lab, but we first need huge volumes of metron gas. It's found only in deep space nebulas. Thinking is to buy a suitable fuselage from a shipyard, then convert it to a dedicated gas capture and refining facility. There's a good Starship, a good ship nearby. You can buy it on my behalf and set up, and we'll drop it off in a rich gas cloud and leave it running. Okay. A few barrels of stable isotopes are easily captured during routine FTL travel. Yeah, there you go. Well, we're already actually set up for that. Sure, you notice you aren't exactly surrounded by asteroids. I suggest you pair the station up with one of your FTL-capable vessels and jump them both to a suitable mining location. You leave... Wait. Can my FTL jump from this ship, bring another ship with us? Interesting. So, anyway, they're saying over here, there was a good gas mining ship. See, now I can't see anything because this tidlets one won't go away. Oh, for crying out loud, I can right-click to shrink it. Okay. All right. Okay. You can right-click to shrink these. Could have a little tooltip. I right-clicked assuming it might be the thing that caused it to close. but that does help. All right. So we don't have to worry about this right now. Got a few of these things. It's optional to install engines, but I do like it. We've got a lot of money. And then it was like, it suggested buying a ship. Did it have a specific ship? Buy the gas capture fuselage. Okay. So not where we currently were, but there's a fuselage there. We'll probably buy it as a starter because that seems okay. So this ship here, I've got nothing to do currently. Okay, ask about stable isotopes. Need to produce. Not too complex. Yeah, we collect, we refine, and then we unload. Okay, but right now, I think I need to keep the hyperspace isotopes. I don't think we're looking to do. I'm not sure for the other one. Loader or two, select the unload. Okay. Hang on a second. First, what I'm going to do is jump over here. Oh. I guess this is the black hole because it rotated again. Oh, yeah. And then over here. Yes. 50 per second. There it is. What's the capacity of this tank? You've collected some. You'll need to pump them into containers. Buy a loader. Okay. Connect the loader. Set the loader to unload. And then, the ship for sale. It's perfect for a gas collection enterprise. Let's buy it and add it to the fleet. Yes, okay. I'd seen the buy before, but I don't remember how that works anymore. Oh, okay, it's different. I have seen the buy thing before, like with these guys. There's the buy. That one is different because it's a quest-based thing. Okay, so buy gas fuselage. Gas collection is a slow process. That might not have come out of my funds. Might have come out of his. Okay. Our aim should be to place this vessel within a dense Metreon nebula, slowly absorbing the gas and refining it over time. Once we're in the nebula, we won't be able to easily upgrade the ship, so we'll want to set up as much as possible in advance. Send over more seed money. Okay. Gas collector. Pipe to refinery. Chemical lab. Collectors, refineries, chemical labs, at least 4 each at least. And you need storage tanks. Might need to shop around. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. So I'm currently looking at the gas collector. And yeah, it doesn't have anything to install currently. Those are raw resources. Gas collector. Well, they've got 4. So I will buy all 4 of those. I think he was recommending 4 refiners and 4 chemical labs, so we're a little short there, but that's okay. And then I think we need some tanks. Maybe I should just get a huge tank. Or maybe a couple of medium ones. I don't know if I need some in-between steps. I'll get 2 medium tanks in case I need in-between steps for this ship. Oh, and you've got your thing in the front. Okay. Now, we'll install the gas collectors first. I'm assuming... Oh, they don't have to be outside. Oh, all right. Well then, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then, I think it's the refinery step. So I'll leave the door clear and go 1, 2, 3. And yes, we'll try to look for a 4th one at some point. And then chemical labs, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if this will need more power. We'll see. And then the tanks, I'm going to go and put them over here with a gap, because I don't know if it's the same one that we need for everything. So we need some power. So, and then some pipes. Ooh, are these input and output? Ah, yes. Okay, hold on. So, in, like that. And then, okay, good. It doesn't cross the feeds. Like that, like that, like that. So, There you go. The raw stuff goes in there. Slightly processed stuff has a buffer, but then goes into the chemical labs. Now, Metreon. Zinthos. We're trying to make the resin. Refined Metreon. Okay, so raw Metreon into refined Metreon into Stargate resin. We could use another refinery. I'm going to say it doesn't, we're going to be fine. Some of these might be starved from time to time, but that's okay. Do you have an FTL drive? No, this ship doesn't. But what does this mean? So if I were to go... Do we know of a gas cloud? Oh, I guess this place looks gassy. Prepare jump. FTL found. So you do... Yeah, I think I can sort of just tow it. Ah, ha, ha! Oh, it probably used more chargers to do this. Okay, I should have filled up on some more chargers while I was there. Because now I'm going to have to make a jump to a station just to get a charge. So, do you just passively operate? Yeah, there's no specific spot. Yeah, no, they're just working. They're just chooching. Is this one... Is your output not properly wired? Locked. Locked by what? Oh, look, there's no junction here. Oh, I think when we dragged, it crossed without creating the junction. So, probably because it's a 90-degree corner, we probably have the option to not cross-connect the pipes. Oh, that's very handy. Okay, that keeps things simple. Actually, yeah, the refined Metron is loading faster. I guess maybe we don't need more refineries. If anything, we might need more chemical labs. Or are you... You know what would help? I just got this crazy idea. Maybe we should actually connect it to the inputs. There it is. I wonder if they can take multiple inputs or... Oh, those are the different places. And then you've got a generic cargo thing. So theoretically, you're going to unload. Except you're not right now. Is this another one where we need to do the loader? I mean, it should just work for the generic stockpile. Like, I shouldn't have to do my own... Is it going to be at the bottom? Oh, there they go. Okay, there. Yeah, I don't have to do a specialized Stargate resin. Guess it was just waiting for the container to be full. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, because each one of these fits 10. All right, groovy. Let's go back over here. We got the FTL thing warning, which, yes, fair. We're here. It doesn't really matter where we go, so I'll just jump to this one. Especially, actually, we might want to be dragging our factory. So, and this is where our factory is. The first thing I'm going to do when I arrive, lest I forget to do it, is get, like... You know what? I'm going to buy all 22 of their FTL charges. So that way, that's done. What we're going to do now is we're going to put in a cut here. And the next episode, we're going to look to go and add, not the shipyard, not that, sorry, this foundry. We're going to look to add some engines to this and get it built up over here. And then set it up to do some mining for us. We could have inward-facing lasers, and the idea is we park on top of the rocks over here or something like that. Visually, it'd be kind of nifty. Probably stupid. Probably better to have the outward-facing ones, and then figure out which way is our front, and then just put them sort of on the front. But we'll see. That'll have to wait until next time. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.